Todd Anderson is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill here today, Todd Anderson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Yuri Ruiz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1-2. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And he hits a ground ball right side on the run, sends it over to first.
He's out.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Wilson was again named Rookie of the Month, clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
And that's off the outside edge. 2-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
One down, base is empty. Check swing. No appeal. Now 3-1. And that's in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Ohapi down to first with it. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Brent Rooker. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one is inside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
2-2.
2 outs, base is empty. That's a little bit low. And that's low for ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
2 outs, runner at first. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. And that's a strike. Rooker, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
1-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Angels 1 and the A's nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. Andujar, a strong-armed left fielder, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Anderson back to work. There's the strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get-me-over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count even
1-1.
1-1.
1 strike.
That one missed.
2-1.
In for a strike, and now 2-2.
Ball 3. Full count.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here's the first baseman. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Nobody out, runner at first. That one drifts inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And misses inside. J.J. Bleday in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And ball 4 to a board.
So now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
This is J.J. Bleday.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Right through there for a strike.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Tying run in scoring position here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Late swing, foul to the left.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Breaking ball misses down and away. No outs, runners at first and second. And down on strikes he goes. A.K.A. is his third of the game.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the third baseman, Max Schumann. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Ball 1.
And fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Ball 2.
In the dirt.
2 balls.
Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 2 on, 2 outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Esteury Ruiz. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No ball.
Well, he just threw that
strike.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ball 1 there. Next one in the dirt. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jacob Wilson now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Fly ball down the line. Trout brings it in with a nice running grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Ball one.
Now snap throw to first. Back in safe, really close. And the 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Struck out swinging his first time. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
To third. Moncada tossed to first. That's the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Angels 1 and the A's nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And it's fouled away. Up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 2.
And now the first baseman. He reached out a walk his first time.
Hard one.
Andujar aboard here at first with nobody out.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Out to center. Adele moves under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the A's, the second baseman, Zach.
So man aboard, Zach Geloff. Up next for the A's.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
The Halos leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. This one in the air, right field. Trout settles under it. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4. Angels 4. And the A's nothing. And we're back. And now, Max Schumann. Anderson back to work. And ball 1.
You know, these Athletics finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Right side, Newman. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. 1 for 2. Just missed.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
That one ripped, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Todd Anderson will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. So they turn things over to the righty, Luke Weaver.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Anderson. Didn't make it through 5, but no earned runs against.
I liked what we saw from him in this start, Boo. He competed, didn't fall apart at the seams, and made sure his teammates could finish the job and get the win. Nice start.